Okay, so it's day 2, and there are a number of factors at play that's going to make this video a bit weird, or this bit of the video a bit weird. It's December in the UK, which means the weather's trash. Oh no, I left my chair outside. Well, I literally said about wanting to put my tools away, my stuff away. I left my chair outside, now it's wet. So it's been raining all day. And it's still like dripping, spitting if we call it, I don't know. What do you call it other places? We call it spitting, where rain is still dropping from the sky. It's just not that bad, but spitting is still worse than, it's still not good enough for my camera. So I'm going to leave my camera in the shed outhouse. So you guys get to watch from here. So I'm going to go over there and do my thing. I'm going to do the cage, I think. So you guys won't hear me chuntering to myself. And it's colder today. It's a lot colder today, so I need to get working to get warmed up. So right, I'm going to crack on. Hello. my kneeling pad is so far away. So, see, I'm like wet, but I'm not soaking wet. That's spitting. This is where every person from every corner of the country is going to say, yeah, we all call it spitting too. Corner of the country, corner of the world. Yeah, we all call it spitting. That's what it's called. How's it look on camera? It looks better already, doesn't it? Oh. Need to get behind it and zip, zip, zip those, that bush. So cold, my hands are hurting. Every time I pull out a weed. Getting a bit worse than spitting there. Okay, let's go. Take that. Do this. The rain complicates things. Yeah. Looks better, doesn't it? I've still got so much to do. I don't know if you can see this, because I now can't see it. But yesterday, I was visited by a robin. And my boss, every time he sees a robin, he says he's being visited from someone that's brown bread. And he believes it. Now the same robin, or maybe not the same robin, but I've had 2 days on this allotment now, back to back, and 2 days there's been a robin. So Chavy either lives close, or I'm being haunted by someone dead in my past. Which I think my boss takes it as like a nice thing, but I think it's a bit creepy, but... Like, sup homie, remember me, I'm your dead nan. I don't know, but I'm procrastinating, because I've got so much to do, and the rain's not really bad enough to cool it off. But I know there's always going to be a smart ass who goes, well, why didn't you just move the net and get to it? The bush has grown into the net. Look, none of these bits are attached. So I couldn't move the net, so I'm much more likely to rip it apart. And I don't know if you guys, not you guys, sorry, I don't know if the people that were going to say that understand that a net with big holes in it, pointless. It has little holes for a reason. Looks better than it looked. It's better than it looks. Put my zoom up in there so I don't get too wet. Looking alright now. Also, something I'm going to throw out there. I have a friend. His name's Richard. He's Dick. Big old ginger chubby. And he's partly one of the reasons I sort of got into this stuff. He turned a large section of his garden into an allotment, and he does really well. He's really good at it. But he called me a fair weather, what is it? A fair weather allotment or something like that, right? He called me a fair weather something. Fair weather gardener or something like that. Let this be the proof that it's now chucking it down rain. It's not spitting, it's now chucking it down rain. And here I am. So to you, Mr. Richard, my long time very good friend. I regret no actions of my past. So it's now properly chucking it down. I've had to lose the glasses because I can't see. Luckily my eyesight's not particularly bad. Just sometimes I have to go like this. Apologies for vaping on camera. I'm trying not to do that because vaping's bad. It sucks. It's better than smoking, but smoking's the worst. Don't smoke, kids. You think you're all cool when you're doing it, and then 20 years later you wake up just like, oh wait, why can't I breathe? Oh, the reason for that is because you smoke. It won't even be 20 years later, it'll be 5. Anyway, about that sermon. I don't really know what to do now. I keep weeding, I guess, but it's boring, isn't it? It's dead boring. Yeah. And I got to do some stuff for my family tomorrow. I might not be able to get down here tomorrow. I just did it again. I'm sorry, I did it again. Just gonna put it in my pocket. Hands away. But yeah, so done the beds. The main beds anyway. I see with my glasses I can't see you now. But I've done the main beds, done the deck, and what I'm going to attempt to do is target the weeds. So I've got rid of all the big weeds on these, so when the weeds start popping through, I pop them as they go and hopefully clear it that way. So I've got to do all the little bit. I've got to do these ones, all the little ones, and the path and back in. The greenhouse, absolutely fine. Just the remnants of my dead tomato plants. I still hope that there's someone on that train waiting every time to see me if I can see way back. There used to be this old lollipop lady when my dad used to take me to college when I was like 16. We're talking 20 years ago, literally 20 years ago. I don't know how it started, but every day we used to wave at her, she used to wave back. Didn't know each other, didn't know our names, but we used to wave at each other. She always had a nice smile on her face. But she was about 800 years old then, so she's probably brown bread now. Maybe that's the Robin. You didn't wave at me the last time we saw each other and then I died. But yeah, so I don't know what to do now. I really don't. I'm proper procrastinating. I don't know if you can tell. potato. I wish I could put through the camera how bad some of this water smells. And that's coming from someone that works in the water industry. He's chucking it down there. Proper. Before I might have been exaggerating a little bit. Not now. Make sure the camera's not getting wet. That's alright. Oh, the hobbies we choose. Kobe. Oh shit! Might have been a slight over-exaggeration. A slight exaggeration. Tell you what, I know we hate weeds, we don't like them, they're not our friend. We do everything we can to kill them and stop them coming back. but you've got to admire their tenacity. They will grow through anything. There's millimetres of soil on top of these weed mats. Millimetres. And they're still somehow growing in that. We hate them. We curse the day they were made. But fair play to them. Fair in play. Well, that broom's dead. Oh, I can feel a repairing a broom video coming on. Luckily, God saw fit to feed me with a spare. See that? Good. Tell you what, these gloves are expensive. They're about £9. They're the Verve ones from B&Q. They're actually really, really good. I use them for working out as well. Yes, I work out. Yeah. Oh, you work out wearing gloves? I work out outside. Like a real man. Like a real man. I haven't stepped foot in a commercial gym in, to tell you exactly, hold on, gotta do some quick maths, 17 years, 19 when I lived in Newark, went to this super posh gym. It's a stupid idea, but I've always had a gym outside, so. Close enough. Everything is awesome. You know things are bad when you've got to sing to yourself the Everything is Awesome song from Lego. Just paraphrasing for everything sucks. Crawl under the camera. To get my broom. Miss Spade. I don't even know if you're seeing any of this. I think I'm going to call it that. All I've got left to maybe so I need to free up this bed at some point, and then this section here. That's what I've done alright. See if I get some time over the next couple of days. Come down, just finish off what I've started. Still got a lot to do. I'll tell you when I come over. So just like that, folks, I'm going to call it a day. I am sodden. Yeah. Oh. Right. Give me 2 minutes. Just. So I'm back. It's a quick vape break. Like I said, I didn't want to put it on camera. Doing my best to not do that. I'm trying to be a role model. I'm trying to stop vaping, but for some reason, when I stop having nicotine, I get a bit mean. Not mean. Grumpy. Something's put in my mouth. What the fuck was that? I love this country ass town. One of my favourite videos of all time. That Robin is back over there again. He must live local. Yeah. So I'm happy with the progress of the 2 days. I think I'm gonna call it quits on the video for this. But I'm happy with the progress of 2 days. Well, not 2 days. It's like 6 hours, which is slightly infuriating because it's only a few hours of work that I could have done little by little. I mean, what's 6 hours over the course of 8 months, 9 months, whenever it was since the last time I came down it properly? There's still a huge amount of work to do here. I still got to do all of this bit here with the composters. I want to build a proper big compost bin right next to the outhouse. I've still got to do the last little bits of weeding around, put some weed mat down, but the majority the bulk of it is done. The hard bit is started, and that's done. And I feel like invigorated a little bit again, because like I've just vaped on camera. I apologise. I've got all my plans in my head. So I want on these 2 beds here. I want to build a little structure about this bit, about up here, some bits of wood, and then run them all on the internal. Maybe on that side too. I've got 2 more of them things, so I think I'm going to put them here, maybe here. Them neighbours are pretty cool, so I think they say, well, all my neighbours are pretty cool actually. All of my neighbours. He's great. They're cool. They're great as well. But I've got great neighbours. You know, it's the joys of living somewhere so rural, is you have to be nice to your neighbours. But yeah, so matey said I could cut them down if I wanted to, so I just cut the tops off them. So the light shouldn't be a problem. No, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I've got a couple of little walk down videos to do, and yeah. Thank you for watching. I'm sorry it's been so long. I would be lying if I said it wasn't by choice. It was. A lot going on this year. I didn't have the space in my mind to go above and beyond for the allotment, which is sad because I put so much work into it and I really do enjoy and love doing it. But I didn't have that mental bandwidth to be coming out here at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night to do little bits. It's amazing. Like, I love my daughter Hazel to bits, genuinely. Mate, it's awful. Anytime I see a baby on TV or anything like that, like if she's upstairs and the baby's crying on the TV, I want to go and get her. But it's amazing how much time they take up, even though you don't realise they take it up. You know? She goes to bed at 7 and we've got to do all the stuff we would have done previously before 7. So realistically, like I say, the only times I could have got down here were 9, 10 o'clock at night, and I did not have the bandwidth for it. But I'm going to try. I'm going to try. And that's what life is. It's just try it. So, rambling on. Thank you for watching. And for all my YouTube subscribers, and TikTok, and Instagram, all of them, everyone. But I understand I haven't posted in such a long time, and most of my YouTube subscribers are still there. So I thank you. Yeah. Maybe I'll do a couple of walk down videos, and then I'm going inside to shower because I'm cold and I'm wet. Oh. Man, thank you guys. Have a good day. I hope the weather's better where you are.